Hello students, welcome to the session. So today we will start from excretion. In this we will cover excretion in human beings, excretion in plants. So let's start with the excretion in what is excretion? Excretion is a biological process to remove excess or toxic waste which are the products of metabolism. So these metabolic activities generate all the metabolic activities in the human beings or in the plants generate a nitrogenous material which need to be removed. The biological process involved in the removal of these harmful metabolic waste from the body is known as excretion. So these are the toxic substances, toxic waste products that are removed from the body, and this process is known as excretion. So many unicellular organisms remove these waste by simple diffusion from their body surfaces. So for example, amoeba actually remove its waste by the body surfaces, but in multicellular organism they have a specialized organ to perform all these function. Let's start with the excretion in human beings. First I would like to tell you that what is how structure of an excretion system is described. Actually excretion in human beings have a this excretory system have a two kidneys, aorta, vena cava, urinary bladder, urethra. These all are the part of excretory system. So it includes a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureter, a urinary bladder and a urethra. Yeah, and the location of these kidney is on in the abdomen, on or either side of the backbone. Urine is produced in the kidneys. Urine is actually produced in the kidney, and it is usually filtered in the kidney and passes into the ureter and stored in the urinary bladder, and then it will go into the urethra and it finally removes from the body. So how urine is produced? Urine is produced by the specialized part that is called as a nephron, and it is the purpose of making urine is to filter out waste product from the blood. So basically filtration of blood is occur inside the kidney. So these nitrogenous waste such as urea or uric acid are removed from the blood in the kidneys. Also the basic filtration unit in the kidney like in the lungs. Likewise we remove carbon dioxide from the lungs. That's in the same way we remove nitrogenous waste from our body by the filtration of blood inside the kidney. Inside the kidney there is a cluster of very thin walled blood capillaries, and each capillary cluster is a kidney is associated with a cup shaped end of tube that collects a filter urine. Each kidney has a large number of these filtration units. These filtration units are present inside the kidney, and this filtration unit actually filter the blood and remove the nitrogenous waste and produces the urine. Yeah. So each nephron has a cup shaped upper end called as a Bowman's capsule, and it contains bundle of blood capillaries called glomerulus. The Bowman capsule and glomerulus together form globular body called a renal corpuscles. Yeah. So the blood in the capillaries of glomerulus come from the aorta. Yeah. It is come from the aorta by the radial arteries, and after passing through glomerulus it returns to vena cava. The blood entering into glomerulus carries a waste material which filter out in the Bowman's capsule. That means the filtration of blood is carries out into the Bowman's capsule. Filtration is possible because wall of glomerular capillaries and Bowman's capsule are very thin, and they are the selectively permeable membrane. So the membrane allow only small molecule and water into the blood and pass through them. Once the waste is filtered out, the blood free from waste and goes into the renal veins. Yeah, so the blood goes into the renal veins, where it is goes back to the heart through the vena cava. Now the blood containing waste material is forced out of glomerular capillaries in the Bowman capsule. They filter out the fluid is called as a glomerular filtrate. The fluid reaching out the end of collecting duct is known as the urine. The absorption of many substances like the absorption of many substances like I am searching here. Yeah, the absorption of many substances like glucose, amino acids, salts, and major amount of water is done here. And after whatever the waste is left behind, it will go into the collecting duct, and it is we consider it as a urine. The urine forming in each kidney eventually enters into a long tube that is called as the collecting duct and goes into the ureter, which connects the kidney with the urinary bladder. The urine is stored in the urinary bladder. Whenever in the exam a question come that where urine is stored, you have to write that urinary bladder is urine is stored in the urinary bladder. And the bladder, and this urinary bladder is controlled by the nervous system. So this is all about the excretion in human beings. I want you to draw the diagram of structure of nephron, because many times it actually come into the exam. Also make a diagram of excretory system in human beings also. So let's start. I'm giving you a short description about the artificial kidney also, which is also called as a hemodialysis. So hemodialysis is done when there is an infection, injury, or restricted blood flow to kidney, due to which the accumulation of poisonous waste in the body occur, and which leads to the death also. So an artificial kidney is a device. So for removal of these poisonous waste, doctors uses the artificial kidney. And what is artificial kidney? Artificial kidney is a device to remove nitrogenous waste product from the blood through the dialysis. This dialysis contain a semi-permeable membrane tubing. Semi-permeable membrane, during the passage, the waste product from the blood pass into the dialysis fluid by the diffusion. So this blood pass into the dialysis tubes, and by the process of diffusion it will go into the semi-permeable membrane. The purified blood is back into the back into the patients, and this is a similar function of the kidney. But there is important thing that there is no absorption involved. Like in normal kidney system, there is a reabsorption of glucose, amino acids, and salts, and major amount of water. So but in this system there is no reabsorption. Normally in a healthy adult, the initial filtrate in the kidney is 180 liter daily. A kidney filtrate 180 liter of blood, and produces approximately 1.5 liter of urine. So that is it from this excretion in human beings. Now come to the excretion in plants. We discussed that excretion in plants is what is removed from the plants. Oxygen itself is removed as a waste product from the plant during the photosynthesis. Also there is a removal of excess water by the process of transpiration. Also whenever there is also plants uses the dead tissues, consist of dead cells, and these nitrogenous waste waste goes into the leaves, and these leaves then shed off from the plant, and removal of these wastes occur. So waste product may be stored in leaves, and that will fall off. So there is three process by which excretion in plants occur. One is removal of oxygen during the photosynthesis. Excess of water will be removed from by the process of transpiration, and the third one is the removal of the fall off of leaves from the plants. So that is it. Also there is a plant also excretes some waste substances into the soil around them. So this is it, all about this chapter. Please read out, please go through it. Thank you.